Anyway, right. Anyway, yeah. So, John Collins' latest video, I only watched part of it, but it were on about, by all accounts, Joe Biden has a son. Trump mentioned something. In one of the debates, he mentioned something, a quick quip. Give it a quick quip, he did Trump. A quick sort of, yeah, fuck off wanker. Your son got thrown out at Navy. Turns out, Joe Biden's son got thrown out at Navy because he was found to have cocaine in his system. You know, now you could label it, you know, Joe Biden's son, I forget his name. An odd name, a bit of an odd name, you know, not a usual like Bill, Fred, you know, John, or whatever. It's not that sort of name. But anyway. Yeah, so Joe Biden's son's a crackhead. You know, he's always a crackhead, isn't he? Well, maybe not a crackhead. He's probably just a cocaine snorting loon. There's plenty of them about. I mean, I've met plenty myself, you know. It's not confined to the United States. It's not confined to the upper echelons of society. But the interesting bit about it is that Joe Biden's son were kind of fast-tracked into the Navy, you know. By all accounts, he was quite a bit older than what he... You and I have to want to join Navy. Especially me, I'm too old now. Sorry. You know, if war kicks off and they start conscripting people, there's a good chance I'm so fucking old that I won't get conscripted. That's how fucking old I am now. Imagine that. But anyway. But Joe Biden's son, it turns out, he would ordinarily, if he hadn't been the vice president's son, and by this were under Obama, this one, with this bit of glad handing and backslapping, self-congratulatory sort of, you scratch my back and I'll piss up yours kind of thing. Yeah, he got like a presidential favour or whatever whatever the fuck. I'm vice president, you know. I want my son in Navy. All right then, you wanker. There you go. Turns out he's a cokehead. Oh, fuck's sake. Yeah. Interesting times that lie ahead. November. Remember the November. Good old Guy Fawkes. Good old Guy Fawkes that didn't manage. He didn't manage to blow them up. What are we actually celebrating every November? What aspect of this barmy fucking Luna wanted to blow Parliament to smithereens? But he got caught. Him and his cohorts. The gunpowder plot. Plot night. I thought plot was a colloquialism of a fire. Or having a plot. Oh, you're setting something on fire? No, we're plotting. We're creating a plot against some people. We're plotting against some people. That's what it means. Plot night. The night on which these ne'er-do-wells will try to kill everybody in Parliament. There was a documentary on years ago on telly with Richard Hammond and Sidney Alford. He's a geezer, Sidney Alford. He's like I'm guessing he's like an ex-military bloke. They kind of wheel him out every now and then when the shit to blow up. This Sidney Alford bloke. For his pains, it looks fleetingly a bit like Jimmy Savile's got like long white hair, but he's not Jimmy Savile. Don't tar him with that brush, Daniel. You fucking cunt. Seems like a good bloke. He blows shit up, kind of bloke. Yeah. I spend a lot of time listening to what he was telling me because he seems like a bloke. Yeah, nice. Yeah, very interesting. And they got together enough gunpowder to recreate the gunpowder plot. It was quite funny, and they were saying the quantity of gunpowder they needed to recreate it. There was only one place, and it was somewhere like Spain or Portugal. There was only this one place that still manufactured that could still manufacture that quantity of gunpowder. And, you know, ship it anyway. And it's the old thing about, you know, out on telly, it's kind of, you got to have a bit of jeopardy about it. Oh, well, you know, will this happen in time? Will that happen in time? Will it all go right? Of course it will, you fucking wankers. Jeopardy on telly is just, it's just boring now. But anyway, and they were saying they're not going to, wherever it was they were getting this gunpowder from, they weren't going to tell them when it were arriving. It's like, we're not telling you when we're shipping it. We're not letting anybody know outside the people bringing it here. Because the amount of gunpowder that's going to be arriving is a big fucking deal. There might be some barmy fucking loon. Might be some barmy loon get wind of it. I'll come round and fucking have the lot off you. So, you know, we'll bring it. You'll get it, but, you know, we're not telling you when we're coming with it. Anyway, well, they did it, and it just, yeah, alright. Oh, if old Guy Fawkes had been successful, there'd probably still be a crater in London now, you know what I mean? They were that awesome. But, luckily it wasn't. And they were saying that it was kind of a Catholic plot, I believe. Because they said if it had been successful, if they had done it, there probably wouldn't be any Catholics living in the United Kingdom, you know, on the mainland Britain at the moment, because back in them days, you know, people didn't sort of, there were no level heads to be had. It was just like, oh, those people have done this, have they? Right, we're going to slaughter every one of them, and it'd have been horrific, you know. The aftermath, the repercussions of it would have been incredible. But yeah, you know, that's his own homegrown maniac.